Welcome guys to qualifying 2. 15 minutes, set a fast lap. Obviously the track now is Sunday morning 11 AM, track conditions optimum. So more rubbered in than our previous sessions. Expect to see slightly faster times. Probably a little bit more stable cars as well. Let's watch Glasso for a little bit. I'm just going to go make myself a drink and I'll be back very shortly. Alright, sorry about that brief intermission. What do we got? We've got 9.5 minutes to go for qualifying. Sean, 1:39.0. Expect to see those times come down a little bit. Alright, so message just in. Glasso, so he's qualifying on used tyres. He wants to save some optimum rubber for the race. It's interesting. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Possibly that's why we're seeing a slightly slower time set so far. We'll just have to see how it all pans out. He's coming towards the end of his lap now. Robster's in the server as well. Good to see you, Rob. Hope the move went well. Let's see what you got, mate. Alright, Sean coming over. Took that last chicane very aggressively. Let's see how it panned out for him. No improvement. Dave, next across the line. Wow. Not going to set a faster time that way, mate. Good for the camera though. Finally I click over to someone where I actually catch the incident rather than 5 seconds afterwards. Alright, who we got? Dean coming up to the third to last corner. Let's see where he can line up. what time he can come up with. 1:37.3. Alright, so that really shows you where the track progression is. So that's what we're aiming for. Let's have a look at Mr. Mike and the Janetta. What can he come up with? He'll just be bringing tyres up. So optimum running pressures is 26.5 into just on 27 psi. Normally takes a good 2 to 3 laps to bring it up. So we will just see the cars just progress a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Where's Rob up to? Evening, mate. He's in the Beamer as well. He's obviously taking knowledge from our Silverstone Interleague Challenge last weekend. Mind you, it's a very different track. May not necessarily be the fastest here. It certainly was at Silverstone. Do you know what? These purple cars are not a problem at all, guys. There I was thinking I was just going to be looking at purple blobs all around, but no, you've all got slightly different angles and all that. Rob's obviously taken a slight different line on track, so his first lap wasn't approved. So we'll see where that one pans out. We'll come back and see you in a bit. Andy's in the pits. Scott, turn 1, coming around. Alright, 47, so that's Dean, another lap. Not faster. Mark kicking around in the 39s. Stays the same. Mark coming over the line. Oh, he goes faster. Trimming it up, he's getting close to Dave now, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Glasso, 3 seconds off the pace, so what are you? You're about a 40.3 at a guess. Few cars in the pits, still heaps time to go. What's Rob up to? Here he comes across the line. 0.7 off. Sean's only just ahead of Mark at the moment. So we've got a comment here in the chat. Andy is saying he might start at the back. Now that's pretty bold. That's pretty bold for a guy that only started in 4th and made his way up to 3rd. Let's see how that works out for him. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe he's got some fresh rubber. We'll keep an eye on that, Andy. I reckon Rob's just getting into the groove of things. We'll see a faster time than that. No improvement for Rob. Alright, let's check out Mr. Dave Holly. Lives in Ballarat. Look at that, he's in 5th place. Who would have thought, Dave? It's almost like you bloody make this shit up. Dean's parked it. He's confident with his 1:37.3. Good on you. I reckon it's a pretty solid time as well. I think you've only got Rob that might pull out the guns, get a bit closer, but that's a solid time, Dean. Well done. Phil lives here in Melbourne. Wife and kids. Dog called Malcolm. Does computer programming for Salesforce, I believe. Works too hard, doesn't drive enough, I reckon. He should drive with us more. We love you, Phil. I do like the Aston Martin, it drives really nicely. Glasso, what you gonna do, mate? Hunting down Phil's time. I know you can do a 1:39, mate. You got it in you. Not this time though. One more time around. Go on. Alright, who have we got on track? Still got Rob. And we've got Andy out on track as well. Maybe Andy took note to my comment. Maybe he thought maybe he should just set a lap, or maybe he's just going out just getting a feel for it. Getting that feeling of being on track again before the race starts. Alright, so first over the line. Don't know if I'd say qualifying's going to be over. Who just got a yellow then? Rob did. Alright, so that's the front row sorted, I would say. Alright, we've got the checkered flag for the session. Andy's going to come over. I'm not sure if he's going to set a time or not. He does set a time. 7th place. Phil jumps it. Well done, Phil. 2.124 off pole lap. Just sneaks in front of Andy. Great work. Glasso. This camera's a killer. Session has ended. I must have put too much of a wheel on the grass then, mate. Alright, so same goes again. We're going to go to the grid. I'm going to reboot the game and start up a new stream. So we'll just wait till see everyone get onto the grid, and then the stream will finish. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in around about 3 minutes for the formation lap and the final lap of the race, with Dean on pole, Rob starting next to him, Sean, Mark in row 2 behind. This one should be tasty. I reckon everyone's a bit more dialed in. Alright guys, see you soon.